So, hello, it's time for another solo leveling episode, guys. I wasted this thing. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. I mean, I don't hate this anime. I don't think it's amazing either. I just don't know, guys. It feels like the first anime I feel in a while for me, where it's very hyped. Everyone's saying it's the best thing ever, and I'm enjoying it, but I'm not loving it. What do you guys feel? Honestly, I do. Sort of weird feel of this today video, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't really. I just generally honestly feel like this season is the worst anime season I've seen in years. And I'll make a video about that coming up, guys. Subscribe for that because, yeah, this season is crazy. The most popular anime last week was Dangers to My Heart, right? Which actually was the best episode. That was an amazing episode with a chocolate episode. Really good episode. But still, is that the best anime this year? Like, it's crazy. I don't know. I'm just waiting for this anime to wow me, I'm waiting for Soul Leveling to wow me. So far, it's just like, okay, this guy gets leveled up in Mrbeast challenge, and then he goes to a dungeon, right? And I'm just waiting to be like, my god, this is why it's the most anticipated hyped anime. So far, nothing like that whatsoever. It's just like the most generic shonen stuff ever with like leveling stuff. I don't know. I don't want to be a downer, but I'm just like, when will I get wowed, guys? Manwha readers, tell me, when will I be like, whoa? When will it happen? Hasn't happened yet, and people probably angry at me now. But I mean, genuinely, I'm just like, it's okay, but I'm waiting for it to be like, whoa, right? Hasn't happened yet. It feels like a weird anime. I don't know. Whatever. That's watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh, yeah, back a bit. How do I fix it? Let's fighting this wolf. Yeah. My body's moving by its own. Oh, I forgot my Naruto hat. Where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. Get that beard going, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's almost overpowered, right? I do like that the wolf is just a metal jaw though. It's a interesting design on it. Opening? Yeah. Opening time. Maybe I just like the main character. He's just so like whatever. He's just like, oh yeah, this guy was pretty weak, and now he's the strongest. Something I don't know. Like, what is his personality actually? He's some kind of like he's pretty smart or something. He's self-insert, isn't he? He is quite a self-insert character. He's like kind of generic. To a large extent, I suppose. Much break this. There we go. It's a red guy. It's my favorite character in the opening. Yeah, the red guy. Actually, I think the song is pretty bad. I'm sorry, but I just zoned out there. I was like, yeah, this song is not very good. The ending is so much better, right? The ending is one of the best endings this season. The opening is just like whatever. It's so generic. I'm like whatever. Completely makes me stare at the screen. Okay, so it's the wolf shits again. Yeah. It's gonna keep fighting this level 1 enemy. When will he turn into One Punch Man? Eventually he's gonna level up to become One Punch Man, right? That's what I'm waiting for, I guess. Yeah, it sounds like a sword here. It was pretty funny though when he had to like keep training, yeah, with the sandworm or something. That was pretty funny. Yes, Steel Fanged Lycan. It obviously levels up then. And that was a hit limit one, okay. But I mean, I don't know. These wolves are like level 1 enemies in most video games. I mean, they look really like, who cares? And the sword is stuck in the ground. Okay. You know what it reminds me of that harem, that like harem anime, as a dungeon. Whatever it's called, like the labyrinth harem or something. Where he has fights 3 enemies, but it's kind of similar. He goes to the dungeon and this like kind of level 1 enemies are like one-shotted. It is very tomato uses though. Yeah, the best part of the anime is that it's kind of, that it is somewhat brutal. That is definitely its biggest selling point so far. That it looks like a Titan or whatever. Yeah, like it's very, very tomato usey. That is definitely its going point. 100%. That's not level 2, right? Get some stats and so on. I mean, I said last week, he's stuck in a video game. He's stuck in like a mobile game. Yeah, he has to go and farm and so on. And obviously you could even level up, like in like every video game. Yeah, when you level up, you usually get full stats again, right? Yeah, and then you can put out your points and so on. You know, when you got all these different stats, so. You know what I miss? Our Yuki. She should have was the main character. Then it would have worked, yeah. If our Yuki was just like, let's go, yeah, then it would have been like, me neither! Yeah, then it really would have been amazing. She would be screaming her combat abilities, yeah, then it would be. That would have been stuck in the correct video game. But like I said, it looks rough, right? The anime has some good weight to it in the fighting, so definitely that is best thing going for it. I guess it's just looting them as well. Yeah, and it picks up the loot or whatever. He gets the fang, and I mean, it's clearly it's like a role playing game. Right? He's gonna, get some wolf fang or something, and then you can craft this thing, and you know what I mean. It's gonna be like, yeah, we can sell it and so yeah. And it's just here's a video game. This is straight up like I'm playing a video game. Yeah, I'm selling the wolf fang. I'm playing palworld or something. Yeah, I'm getting the pals. It's just like. But honestly, this is bad anime. This is straight up bad anime because this is the most generic thing ever. Oh, I defeat a wolf, and then I either capture it or I can sell it, right? And now I can make money or something. And the anime spent like, I don't know, 5 minutes explaining this stuff. The anime spent way too much time explaining like level 1 basic game mechanics. You fight monsters, you capture them, or you defeat them, whatever, get some loot, you sell the loot, you can buy better stuff, right? Like this is boring, honestly. This is so much boring. Like it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just like, because it isn't like anything wrong with it per se, right? It's not it's not like a plot hole or whatever, but it's just kind of mundane. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm looking at the guy like selling items on, it's like whatever, right? Okay, now something happens. Yeah, the wolf actually got more. Okay, so finally, because the first 6 minutes is kind of like whatever. But yeah, now we actually have like an X fight something. Exactly. This is the first time the episode actually looks to be interesting, I would say. But still though, we've seen him like one-shot this wolf sacked. So they aren't very powerful though. That kind of goes against it, but Okay. Yeah, I can feed my mom. Yeah, I do like the mom backstory. That's my favorite part of the anime so far. Like I said last week, I do like that the mom has some kind of mana sickness. That's a good backstory. Yeah, now he's just gonna beat the wolves, right? Yeah. But yeah, like they all get one-shotted. Yeah, like we said, they don't seem to be very powerful at all. So it's, I don't know. Yeah, it isn't much of a. It isn't very. The tension. That's what we go. The tension isn't very high because we saw him like defeat that wolf with one attack. So So I'm not like, oh my god, yeah, like, yeah, he's obviously like, he's not gonna lose against these guys. If anything, he won pretty easily, to be honest. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I won. He's just like, yeah, like. I gotta make a new weapon. But yeah, it's a lot of use in it. So that's quite a juicy anime. Here we go. A new UI thing. Oh yeah, Wolf Assassin gives you some kind of passive. Yeah, then you got like 34 Wolf Fangs or whatever. Sure. Well, I suppose he's the only person playing a video game. So if he can get different passives like this title, he might be a lot stronger than the other humans because they don't have titles or like passives or whatever. Maybe. I guess how if you read Manwha, yeah, leave a comment below if you read the Manwha. I guess how it works. He's the only one. He's the only one getting like the specific passive whatnot. I guess. And the other guys can also, of course, fight wolves, but maybe they can't unlock this thing. Seems a little weird, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm a little unsure here how the rules are. Can he? Because he can enter this dungeon, but can someone else fight wolves somewhere, in another place? And then get the same titles or whatever? It's really not very explained how this works. Oh, that's of course, his friend, yeah. Oh yeah, she got a job right. She had to get some place right. But she's clearly kind of AFK. Yeah, she's like, I don't want to do it. Yeah, she's obviously trying to quit or something. Yeah, it's like, I don't want to do it anymore, man. You saw those statues, they were mean. Yeah, she's obviously quitting. Or trying to, rather. Okay, it's like a monkey, I guess? A panther? A lot of animals. Like a lot of basic, yeah. Monkeys and panthers. Oh yeah, then we had the worm from last episode. Okay, here we go. Now it gets like a new floor or something. It's very video gamey, so maybe now it gets much harder. Like you go down to it's very sorry, it looks very dark. But I guess you go down to the next floor, right? And then it's I guess way harder. Like in most video games. You move down there, then the enemies get twice as strong or whatever. Something like that. Okay, let's see. Or maybe it's a boss though. Maybe it's a boss, but it seems to be I can speak. It seems to be just like a typical whatever, the sky or whatever, right? Like an item or something. So as soon as you go down to the next floor, the enemies are either stronger or they're new enemies, right? Doesn't seem to be like there's a boss per se, but it might be a boss though. Here we go. Okay, so it's finally the first reach challenge. Okay, what's happening? What's down there? Some kind of serpent. Maybe a dragon, but I think more a serpent because it's like the sewers. Yeah, exactly. Something like okay, it's a snake. I will call it serpent. Okay, it's a serpent. Yeah, blue venom Kasaka. I will call it serpent. Okay, is that a snake or a serpent? What's the difference? I guess a serpent is a snake in the water. I guess correctly, right? I suppose so, right? A serpent is just a snake that lives in the water. Probably. But yeah, it's like the first boss here. Okay, now the episode finally starts, I feel. Okay, the fight is serpent, I keep calling it. I wonder if you can escape the thing. Can you go up again, the floor? Yeah, he's getting owned. Okay, I have no idea how he's gonna turn it around at all. Because he's just getting completely crushed. Oh, Yeah, now he's getting crushed here. Unless someone can come and save him. Oh, it throws like a train at him. Yeah, now the episode really sort of felt like here. This is the moment where the episode. I mean, honestly, the first half was just boring. This is where the episode starts. I was kind of want to edit it away, but I'm just gonna keep it like this because I want to have my own spin out there on the internet. But yeah, this is where the episode actually felt like it took off here. Okay, I guess he has to like unlock some power. Maybe he has some powers he's using. He leveled up a lot, right? And maybe he has like talent points or whatever he's really using here. Huh. Because yeah, he's just getting. I don't see how it's turned around. Unless he has like I have a Kamehameha or something now. Yeah, unless he's like actually if I using my powers, I have this power now. He needs to have something new here. He can't just. Flashback in the statue. The smiling titan. Okay, what can I do now? He's getting some speech going on, but. And yeah, I have no idea how it's turned around. Clearly, his physical strength is not good enough for the snake or serpent. He needs to unlock something else. He needs to unlock his true spirit powers. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Now he's unlocking his real powers. He's awakening. He's going Super Saiyan on it. Yeah, Super Saiyan time. Yeah, that stupid Titan. It looks much better animated too now. Yeah. Now it looks a lot better too. Now the Sakuga. Now it looks a lot better. Yeah, now it looks good, man. Now the episode took off. Now it's yeah. It's so much tomato use, but he's just like flexing it. He's German flexing it like he's hugging it. He's hugging the serpent until it dies something. What? That was the strategy. I guess he just muscled through it. Yeah, just flexing it with his arm or something. That's also the way to do it. Interesting. He really awakened there. Oh, it's like some passive or something? Some ability? Because there was a notification there. No, it's level ups. Okay, he's leveled up a lot. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm pretty strong by now. I guess. But weird, he's just like flex through it. Oh, you get like some kind of achievement maybe? King of the Swamp. It does feel like the anime is obviously like a video game or something stuck in them, right? But because it's calling it King of the Swamp, yet it's not in a swamp, it feels like that the video game, speaking stuck in, things are in a swamp, right? So maybe the whole backstory is just that the aliens aren't actually aliens. It's like a video game come to life or something, and they can turn it off. It feels really weird, yeah, like because it seems that the game thinks he is actually, not in a swamp, right? The game is like, yeah, we did it. We're in a volcano, but clearly they aren't. So, it's just like a malfunctional video game or something. That's really how it looks, honestly. But yeah, this second part was much better. I mean, genuinely, much better. The first part was just not very good at all, honestly, right? Now this part after the commercial break, so to speak, the second half was 10 times better. It's night and day, honestly. Well, yeah, I guess you can wear a sword or whatever out in public if you're a hunter. Something like that. They probably some laws, some new Japanese laws like, oh, if you're a hunter, you can carry around a katana or something because I'm fighting minotaurs. Yeah, I'm fighting a minotaur over there. Yeah, it's like they probably have some new some system how to handle that, right? Or it's like Godzilla or something. What's happening? It's like a giant golem sort. Oh yeah, this might be the first time because the opening is clearly fighting out in public, right? So this might be the first. It's like a world boss. Yeah, like he might. This guy's probably gonna get it now, right? Huh. Interesting. He got a shield that's also like magical. They get like a kind of barrier. Yeah, his shield has a kind of dragon scale. Huh. Is he finally gonna show them how badass he is? And come on, we all waiting for the moment when the main character is like, I'm actually the strongest now, right? And he's gonna show off in front of the cameras. Oh yeah, there she is. She's a bad healer, right? She stands there. I guess he has to come and save his girlfriend. Yeah, of course. Now I have to come and save her, right? Of course, he's a terrible healer. He stands like it's impossible. Murianai, come on. He's obviously gonna go and save her. Well, I mean, maybe she can heal him too. Yeah, but the episode's gonna end basically with him running in and helping them, right? Next week, he's gonna be this cool heroic guy. Unless he wins really quickly, possibly. Like a minute left. He has like one broken sword. I like it. He's like, I have like half the hilt left here. I don't need more. He throws it. Okay, he's just like he throws the hilt at it. Like whatever. I don't need a sword. I'm just gonna throw the sword at him. Yeah, that actually works. Yeah, it's like it's like his sword throw. Yeah, it dies from that. Does he get the XP then? It would be fun if he's like 10 levels to me. They're like, what happened? He fragged it. Yeah, he clearly fragged it, man. What a fragger. Yeah, this guy is like, who fragged my golem, man? Someone just threw like a hit at it. Frag stealer, man. Frag stealer. And then they left for some reason. I mean, he's obviously a frag stealer. But I don't know why he wouldn't just tell them who he is. Honestly, I don't know why he's leaving. Like, his character doesn't make much sense. Yeah, I don't know. Like, honestly, why is he just leaving for? I don't know why he's like doing it in secret. Like, why he doesn't want to be like, oh, it was me, something. I don't want the credit, so he just leaves or something. And she obviously sees his back to him. It comes to the ending. I don't know, guys. I genuinely don't know. It feels a little bit like, but yeah, that he just like he attacks it and then leaves. I honestly don't know why he would do that, right? I don't think his character is portrayed as, oh, I don't want the fame and honor or something. He does have like a really weird level up now, and I guess he might be I guess he might be hiding like those two guys last week, trying to figure out that he has some super arc leveling up thing. And he might want to hide that, I suppose. But I don't know. It's a little bit weird that he's like, I'm gonna leave now. But yeah, otherwise we're badass, even though we fragged them though. The second half was just so much better. I mean, seriously. The first half, I was like, I'm probably gonna drop this anime. Like, this is bad. And the second half was like, okay, now it's good again. Very, very, very bad first bit. It was just boring. Like I said earlier, it was boring. Just having him like, oh, explain, I'm gonna level up. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna write an anime, manga, gaming, manhwa, whatever, right, and it's based on very classic video game tropes, like, oh, I defeat a wolf and then I get, whatever loot, right? You don't need to explain that. You say it, okay, it's like, I'm looting them, right? And then you can go on. You don't have to like spend like several minutes like showing the inventory and that stuff, right? Unless you have something very specific in your storytelling that, oh yeah, this thing is different, you have to craft, and I have my own crafting system, whatever. You get my point. If it's just like, oh, I'm selling them and getting money, then I can buy stuff. Yeah, we don't need to show that and explain that, because you're obviously building all your tropes on very well established video game tropes, right? And I'm sure like 99.9% of the viewers all already know this trope, right? That's what it is. So it's very redundant. It just wastes a lot of time, right? It's maximum redundancy. It just wastes like 10 minutes. So first bit was terrible. I straight up was terrible. Yeah, or it wasn't like 0 out of 10, but it was just like kind of mundane, right? Second bit, way better. The boss fight was good. He's using his powers. That was good. Getting this new like the shiny purple thing, which I guess I can get more of, right? I was my awakening. A little more frustration, a little more flash, a little more personality into it. And of course, the last bit is him saving her, right? Or saving the other people there, and so on and running from traffic. That is more interesting. He's obviously gonna become famous, right? If he's obviously gonna like go out there and save people from Godzilla or whatever. So yeah, second part was just much more interesting, like by in every measurement, right? For example, compare it. The first bit is like, oh, I'm leveling in a dungeon. Meh, said before, right? Second bit is like, oh, here comes the golem in the city of Seoul, right? In the center of Seoul, whatever. That is not new for this anime, or unique for this anime, I mean. But at least that's something else, right? Here we have some gates. How does that work? It reminds me of, I think it's probably based on like, like world bosses, right? Like another game, like in whatever, where they will spawn this like giant dragon appears over here now for one day or whatever. And clearly, they seem to be basically that it's like a video game gone amok, right? On the planet Earth, right? That's why it was like you defeated the Swamp King, even though he wasn't even in a swamp, right? Here comes a golem, a world boss, right? I guess that's like a world boss as the gates are. Something like that. But I mean, that's kind of where, the outfit is a little different. I said it before in my life, but still, that's a little bit almost unique. Second part is so much better, honestly. I'm just like, man, it's a weird episode. If it was only the last 10 minutes, I would say like an 8 out of 10, right? But the first 10 minutes was just like, wow, nothing happens here. That's like a 3 out of 10 something. It's very uneven. Yeah, this anime. Very, very uneven. But the thing is that, I was thinking about like Kumiko, for example, earlier, and she does a lot of similar stuff, like looting and so on. But it's probably the main character is so boring too. He's just a self-insert, like generic, random dude playing video games. He has like no personality at all, basically, when he's talking about items. Because when she loots or whatever, he's like, oh my god, like, I would say that's what you have to do. I'm saying that because she has her personality, she's super geeky, super into it, super extrovert into it. Like it makes it funny, right? Or you can have another character being into all the stuff or whatever. Your point. You can have someone being super hardcore crafted, like for example in Dungeon Mash and Tertius, right? Having the dwarf being like, oh, you can make this thing and that thing and this thing. But this guy's just like, oh, loot, sell loot, make money. Like, he has like no personality when he does it. So like, why am I spending like 5 minutes of him looting stuff, picking up loot when I can have, all the animes might be 5 minutes off. Yes, it's loot, but it's a kind of personality doing it, or some kind of session doing it. I didn't learn anything about his character. It is boring. So that's why I feel rough on it. But I really do feel, because I mean, how many anime have I not seen by now that have like a video game loot system or whatnot, right? And this was like one of the most boring ways to do it, like straight up. But then again, second half was actually really good. So this anime to me is so uneven. Yeah, it's like night and day. Like bad first 10 minutes, great next 10 minutes, right? I'm just I feel kind of perplexed by it. I'm still waiting for the anime to wow me in that sense at all. It's a weird anime. But anyway, what do you think? Comment below, subscribe, that button. Have a great day.